Yeah! Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting, titillating, orgasmic edition of Radical Rock and Record Reviews, and welcome to the brand new year here in 2021. I'm your totally excellent host, Wild Ride bassist Mick Watkins, and today, guys, let's kick off the new year in style. Today, guys, we're going to kick the new year off with an unboxing of a record that I just got in the mail a couple days ago, but I've been waiting. I've been holding off for this very moment right here for me and you to be able to hang out and unbox this. I got a record in the mail, guys. Something a little different than what we're usually used to. You know, most of the time, or all the time, we talk about hard rock and heavy metal albums, hard rock and heavy metal bands and artists. Not today. Today, we're going to talk about something different. Now, as you all are aware, I love hard rock, I love heavy metal. But one of my other loves, one of my most loved things in life besides music is I'm a huge fan of horror movies. Okay? Horror movies. Horror. H-O-R-R-O-R. Not horror movies. Even though those have their time and place also. But I'm talking about horror movies. In particular, I'm a huge fan of 80s slasher movies. And my favorite, with my absolute favorite franchise and movie series being the Friday the 13th movie series with Jason Voorhees, my buddy Jason. As a matter of fact, I got old Jason hanging out with us. Look at him. Which I don't really think Jason really makes much noises. I think the only movie where Jason actually made noises in was maybe Jason Goes to Hell when he's getting ready to get blown up into pieces by the FBI and shit when they're getting ready to blow him up and kill him in the beginning of the movie. But anyway, guys, yes, I'm a huge Friday the 13th fan. And on Instagram, you know, I follow a company called right here, Waxworks Records. And Waxworks Records, they release limited edition, awesome colored vinyl horror movie scores and soundtracks. So I follow them, and I've been waiting for this release for a bit. And when they finally announced it and they put that pre-order up, dude, I jumped on it fast as I totally could. I was like, I gotta get this, Mick. I've gotta have this. And well, today we're gonna talk about a Friday the 13th movie score and soundtrack that I got in from Waxworks Records of a movie in the Friday the 13th franchise that is very polarizing for most people. Very, very, very polarizing. Most fans, I'd say most people in general, absolutely hate this movie. They think it's one of the shittiest Friday the 13th movies, and it isn't a popular one. But being that it was the very first Friday the 13th movie that I saw as a kid on USA Up All Night. Remember that show? Remember that with Guilford Godfrey on that? USA Up All Night. Man, I remember I was staying at my mom's boyfriend's house, Johnny Hebner's house one night. A little name drop on Johnny Hebner. And I remember I was staying up late at night, laying on the floor on a pallet in the middle of the bedroom, watching TV, watching USA Up All Night. And this movie came on, and it completely blew my mind. And right then and there, you know, that kind of started my love for horror movies. I think I was about 9 years old. This might have been maybe in 1994 or so. But anyway, I saw this movie, and it completely blew my mind. And I know it's, like I said, polarizing. A lot of fans love it, but I think most fans hate this movie. But today, we are going to unbox and check out the brand new Waxwork Records movie score and soundtrack on vinyl of one of my favorite horror movies of all time. We're talking about Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Check that out. The original VHS copy I got right here. Another thing, as you look around me in this room, you see that I love to collect CDs and vinyl. Well, you know what? Because I'm a big 80s horror movie buff, I love to collect 80s horror movie VHS tapes as well, guys. And this is one of my most prized possessions. Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. There's the old school tape. Check it out. And yeah, this video came from, if you can read that, came from Video Mat. I love getting tapes that were from video stores that used to be like rented out in video stores. I think that's so fucking cool because they have some history to them, you know. And apparently this VHS tape sat on the shelf and it was number 71. But anyway, yeah, there it is. Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. I love this movie and all of its 1989 grimy, sleazy cheese. And I got the soundtrack and score right here on Waxwork Records. So I'll tell you what, guys, if you want to start collecting horror movie scores and soundtracks, dude, get on Instagram, get on their website, and check out Waxwork Records. And you're getting ready to see firsthand exactly what I'm talking about in this. Now, if you're wondering what we have playing in the background, now this isn't part of the soundtrack with this movie, but, you know, Alice Cooper was featured in Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives, with Teenage Frankenstein. He's back, the man behind the mask. So, of course, got to throw on a little Alice Cooper Constrictor. Can't go wrong with that, guys. But anyway, I got my good old trusty switchblade. I'll just check that out. And we are going to slice and dice and everything nice, baby. Oh, yeah. So you know what? I hope everybody's been doing well with the new year. I hope everybody's staying safe from the COVID madness. Hopefully with the vaccine and stuff, everybody's doing better. And if you choose to get the vaccine, we'll get the vaccine and get all right. And if you choose not to, you know, I hope everybody stays safe. So here we go, guys. Oh, this was an easy open. Check it out. I just had to break the tab on it for Waxworks Records, ladies and gentlemen. Now, of these, I have the soundtrack. I have the score to another one of my favorites, Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning. Another movie that I absolutely love. And I have that one, and dude, it's so freaking cool. Harry Manfredini soundtrack. But here we go. Check it out, guys. Unboxing right here, right now. Oh, yeah. Check that shit out. So there's the cover. Look at that. Jason kind of coming through the porthole on the ship when he's coming in to choke out Rennie. If you remember that scene, remember that? Check that shit out, dude. Look at that. That's so cool. And it feels kind of embossed, you know, like the glass right here and stuff. You can feel it, and you can kind of feel the holes in Jason's masks and eyes. Very cool, dude. This is gorgeous, man. Very cool. Waxwork Records, Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Available for the first time on vinyl. Original motion picture soundtrack. Music by Fred Molon. 2 LP, 180 gram colored vinyl. Die cut, gatefold jacket, printed inner sleeve. Check that out, man. Waxwork Records, Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, soundtrack and skull, baby. So there's the back. It's got that cool kind of a subway look. You remember that part wherever Jason's chasing Rennie and her boyfriend through the streets of Manhattan, which really, a little spoiler for you, was not Manhattan. It was actually filmed in Vancouver, Canada, to save money on the budget. Now, where's my guitar pick? You know, you got to get the guitar pick and you got to find the sled, baby. So we're going to run it on down. Always works. Works like a charm. So here we go. Unboxing this bad boy for you. Yeah, dude, when Waxworks Record announced this and the pre-order went live, I had to do it, you know? And honestly, wish I would have gotten all of these because of the classic Paramount movies, Friday the 13th, Part 1 through 8. I think they've done all of them up to this, and this is the last one. So, like I said, I have Part 8 and I got Part 5, 2 of my favorites. But I really wish I would have jumped on the gun and got all of them. Because once these sell out, dude, they go for like $300+ on eBay and Discogs and shit. And hate to say it right now, guys, but this bad boy, I believe, is sold out. So anyway, there's the front. Yeah, check it out. Very, very cool. Very awesome. Can't wait to listen to this. Has that badass song. In the darker side of the night, burned like a fire from the wasted lives. The darker side of the night. Try to respect and try to survive on the darker side. Or something like that, I don't know. But anyway, oh, dude, this is so freaking cool looking. Look at this. This is at the end of the movie when Rennie and the boyfriend, I cannot remember his name. Can't remember the kid's name, but they're in the sewer and they're getting chased by Jason. And they run in to that maintenance guy, and he looks at his watch and says, "Well, kids, we better get the hell out of here. At 12 o'clock midnight, the city of New York flushes out the sewer system with this goddamn toxic waste." New York cleans their sewer system out with toxic waste at midnight. It's kind of a far stretch, isn't it? But anyway, so they have that confrontation with Jason when they're climbing up the little ladder trying to get out of the manhole, and then the toxic waste comes, and Jason goes, "Mommy." And it flushes. I don't want to ruin it for you if you've never seen it. But anyway, check that out. There is a artistic rendition of that scene. So freaking cool. That's Kane Hodder as Jason. Pretty badass, man. You know, I love Kane Hodder as Jason. And honestly, my personal favorite Jason look is in Friday the 13th Part 8. He's all kind of just gooey and slimy. And he's constantly always wet, which I think looks so fucking nasty and cool. But, you know, when he takes the mask off at the end, when Rennie throws the toxic waste on his face and it melts his mask, and he goes, "Ah, ah, ah, ah." Yeah, and he looks like that. I mean, you know, that's a pretty cool Jason look, but I don't know. As far as actual Jason looks underneath the mask, because in every movie he always changes, because different artists do the makeup. That might be one of my least favorite ones. He looks like an old nasty, kind of gross, dilapidated jack-o'-lantern pumpkin that's been sitting out a couple months after Halloween, and his like eyeballs kind of droopy and oozing out. See, you see it? See his like droopy, gooky little yellow eyeball or whatever. Pretty freaking cool though. All right, so let's check it out. So then, oh, now this is really cool. So check this out. To take out the dust sleeve of the first disc, the first record, check this out. Look. Bam. Sweet. You pull Jason out of the porthole. And yeah, there he is in Manhattan getting ready to throw down on your ass. Look at him. I would not want to meet this dude in a dark alley. And on the back, that's pretty cool. It's almost like the poster art for the movie. You know, see how Jason's kind of looming over the city of Manhattan, New York. Look at that. It's pretty freaking cool, dude. Pretty freaking cool. So, yeah. So, let's see. Now, I know, going by, like, the pictures I saw of the vinyl on the website, I know one of them's supposed to be kind of like a pink, almost kind of like a pinkish, kind of, almost reminds me of, like, the pink slime that's, like, underneath the sewer system. And another great 1989 movie, Ghostbusters 2. Remember that movie? Vigo and shit. Trying to kidnap little Oscar and stuff. I love it. But anyway, so check that out. So yeah, I think one disc is supposed to be kind of pink slime looking. Kind of reminds me of the slime on Ghostbusters 2. And one of them is supposed to be kind of green toxic waste like the shit that splashes up in Jason's face and goes, "Ah, ah, ah," you know, that kind of thing. So anyway, let's see which one this is. It's disc 1. Oh, the slime. Check. Oh, with the cool "I Love New York" sticker on it. Check that out. That is freaking awesome, dude. I'm telling you, dude, if you dig horror movie soundtracks, horror movie scores, you know, just kind of atmospheric music to put on when you're doing something. Or I tell you what, it's great to play at Halloween parties. Or if you got a little haunted house built up in your front yard, scare all the kids and shit with, check that out, dude. So cool. And you flip it over and bam, look at that. Cool center ring with Jason in the Manhattan. Look at that. That's grimy. That looks like the slime that's in the barrel. Remember where Jason picks up the principal? Cannot remember the principal's name either. It's been a while since I watched that movie, but it's one of my favorites. But like where like he picks up the principal and shoves him in that giant vat of toxic waste, and he goes, "I'll pay you! I'll pay you!" And Jason just slams him in there, and the rats and shit are all over his face, and he drowns. Which, good riddance, because that dude was kind of a douchebag anyway. So yeah, there's disc 1. Super cool, super cool. When you slide it back in and bam, Jason's looking at you through the porthole, trying to watch Rennie get undressed. All right, so here we go. We're going to go with disc 2. And disc 2 comes in just like a cool slate. Ooh, check that out. But there's Jason's kind of demonic, dilapidated, oopy-goopy jack-o'-lantern face. Little goopy, droopy green eye coming out of a skull. And then other side, the other center ring is like a map of Manhattan done up in Jason's mask. So that's cool. Comes in a cool black signature, kind of customized poly flybond sleeve or whatever the fuck it's called. All right, so here it is now. This is the cool polyline sleeve. That's what I meant. So here's the cool pink slime vinyl I was talking about. Let's check it out together. Oh, man. That is freaking sweet, dude. Look at that. Very freaking cool, man. I really hope if any of you all out there wanted to pick this up, I hope you got it. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure this thing sold out. And I know it sold pretty damn fast. So check that out, guys. One more go around. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. You know, I mean, honestly, you know, I don't really own a lot of movie scores and movie soundtracks on vinyl. Of the Waxwork ones, I've got Friday the 13th, chapter part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Got Friday the 13th, part 5, A New Beginning, like I said before. And I think I've got the Ghostbusters soundtrack from 1984. I got a few of them. You know what I'd love to get, though? The Trick or Treat soundtrack from 1986 featuring Fastway. That'd be a good one to get. That'd be awesome. So yeah, guys, just want to do a quick unboxing for this, man. This cool vinyl, Friday the 13th, part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, movie score and soundtrack. Awesome stuff. Side A. Track number 1, Story of Jason. Jason Resurrected. Impractical Joke and the End of Jimmy. Track number 2, Goodbye, Susie. Ghost Boat, Jason on Board. 3, Porthole, False Alarm, Sauna of Death. Remember the sauna where he takes that rock and shoves it in that guy's chest? Track number 4, Rennie Overboard, Mirror. Sayonara, Tamara. Ooh, Tamara was hot. Tamara was hot. The Bridge. Track number 5, Discovering Dad. Moloch Angry, Drop Anchors, Eva Finds Tamara, Wayne's Demise. Wayne was cool. Wayne's the little pervy art student dude with the camera and shit that's always going around trying to scope out old Tamara, getting naked in the bathroom and shit. You know, side B, Wayne Fries. That's when he kills Wayne. Jason kills. Sewer Chase, The Toxic Flood. And track number 30, the last track on the soundtrack. The darkest side of the night burns like a fire of a wasted life. Love it, man. So yeah, very cool, very cool. 1989, Paramount Pictures Productions. WaxworkRecords.com, guys. Seriously, check out their website. And you know what? You might find some cool stuff that you like. So guys, I want to thank you all for tuning in to the very first episode of Radical Rock and Record Reviews of 2021. Guys, we're just getting started. The party's just getting started. And next episode, we will get back to the rock and metal stuff. But I thought it'd be great to talk to you guys about other things I love besides rock and metal, get into some cool horror movie stuff, which I'm sure we will talk about a lot more in the future. So thank you all. And if this is the first video you've watched mine and you dig it, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, and go back and just watch some of the old episodes in Unreal, in the dynasty, in the glory, and of the passion of Radical Rock and Record Reviews. And check out my band Wild Ride. On Facebook, just look up Wild Ride, change the I's to Y's, and on Instagram, Official Wild Ride. Get ready for our new album, Gasoline Alley, coming out in fall of 2021. Guys, I will see you in the next one. Be good and keep rocking. See you guys.